Hello everybody, it's Mark from Stunning Kingdom. Thank you for joining me again today here at the Showground at Stunning in Hilton. So today I have for you a 72 reg pre-registered vehicle with delivery miles, 150 horsepower Dsg Camperking. So it's a VW transporter. It's the Highline base vehicle as well. So you can see on foot you've got the colour coordinated bumpers, front and rear parking sensors, fog lights. Got the 20-inch alloy wheel upgrade as well with the new tyres on there. So really pretty looking van. Finished in the metallic silver. Colour coordinated roof as well, so it looks really nice. Side window which takes you into the kitchen. Then just underneath there you can see that little silver pipe that's sticking out, the little rhyme on. So that's the exhaust for the diesel heating system. So it's got a 90 litre in there which has been built and made by a company called Webasto. You've also got the little rectangular grey one, that's the waste exit from the sink. Just there, it's your water filler into a 20 litre water tank, and that one is where you plug in your electric hook point if you want your 3-pin sockets to work properly. It's a tailgated van, so it's got the heated glazed rear window with the washwipe, rear parking sensors on the again coordinated bumper, and this is one of the vehicles which has got Camperking's new Titan bed. So the Titan bed mounts slightly further forward than the original bed, and you get all this boot space. They've changed the operating system for the electrics as well, so now this comes with a really simple to use Sergeant control panel. So it's just power on and off, plug it in, and then you've got your 12 volt DC shutdown system button there as well. Fuses are nice and easy to get to, but if you're not technically minded, I wouldn't worry too much about it, because we will do our very best to help you out and understand how it works anyway. At the back of the van you've got 2 USB sockets, so if you want to plug mobile devices into there, and your 3-pin, so that 3-pin will only work if you plugged into the mains. The USBs will run off the battery, so it's got a 110 amp upgraded leisure battery that are now installed on the new system. Gas locker, and the bed is really useful. You can actually move it. Well, I'll show you that side of it. For now we're going to look at the boot. So you've got all of this boot space on top of what they actually give you from storage space as well. But now what you can do is, so how that, you see how the bed moves very slightly, so what you want to do is just push the top bit away from you. Underneath there's a little handle, so you push that down, keep hold of it, and then what that does is lets you fold that down like a boot or a luggage shelf when you're travelling, so you can have 2 separates. But what this part makes is actually where you put your head, because it's part of the bed makeup as well. The seat comes with headrests in, but we have taken them out because when you put the bed flat, they will need to be out, otherwise they'll just land on there and you won't be able to put the bed out flat. So I'm just taking those out just to show you that. And the nice thing with the bed is, if you go up a click, you can leave that where it is. So you'd like it in sort of a bit more of a reclined position when you're using it as a bed. It just makes it nice and comfortable. And then if you are travelling, you want to put a bit more in the boot, dog cages, porta potties, suitcases if you're going a bit further afield, you have all of this luggage space, which is brilliant. So round to this side habitation door, and the interior in this motorhome is absolutely gorgeous. So you've got this nice sort of real cream, almost like a cappuccino sort of colour. The wood finish on the boom table as well, so you can undo this. So loosen that off a bit, and then you can bring your boom table round. So if you've got like water running up or something, it doesn't get in the way of passenger seat. Be careful if you're opening your passenger seat with your passenger door with the boom table out, because you don't want it to catch on that corner. But also in this conversion, with this being the Monte Carlo, you've got a vehicle specific bespoke fitted microwave. So they actually are different to how they're mounted in most motorhomes now. So the way they are mounted now means it doesn't actually suffer from vibration. It's never gonna, well, it shouldn't, touch wood, be damaged while travelling, because we went to Camperking recently, and the way they mount them and the system that they mount them into is just brilliant. For a Camperking conversion, that's an exceptional job. They're automotive unique motorhomes, microwaves just for the Camperking conversions. You can also see, if I spin this round, I'm going to jump in onto the seat. Just going to slide the table forward slightly. So what you can do on this new Titan bed, underneath in the middle here, there's a handle, you can hear that moving. So you can see it's a nice wide seat as well. Lift that, and then you can have a reclined position while you're travelling, and you can take that forward 2 or 3 positions as well. So
lovely.
if you have got Nana and Grandad in the back and you fancy a bit of a kip, slide the seat forward slightly. You will have to just bear in mind that you won't be able to get into your microwave if it is extended fully forward, because it will block the microwave. But then you've got the fridge freezer underneath the table.
Shall we take that down?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
So you've got that nice little fridge freezer in there as well. With a new 110 amp battery, it should run, so Camperking say,
excuse me,
1 to 2 days on the lowest setting without it affecting the battery. It may run it flat, you may notice a difference after a couple of days though. 2-ring gas hob, really good size sink, obviously the microwave, and then you've got all these storage lockers over the top as well. And now if you turn this on,
wow.
So you've got all this illumination, and you've got this upgraded LED strip light that runs along the back of the kitchen unit, and the cupboards are now illuminated.
Yeah.
So whereas before they weren't, they are now, so you can see if you're rifling around for a tin of beans or some cream of mushroom soup. You've got 2 USB sockets in the corner here as well. Wireless charge pad, and then you've got these 2 3-pin sockets in there as well, and your control panel for the night heater. That turns your water pump on and off, and then that one is a battery level check. Yeah, and then you just shut that down by pressing the button. You've got the bed over the top as well. So the Camperking pull down bed will take about up to 200 kilos. I don't want to bang it. If we drop that all the way down, you can see there's a mattress up there as well. So yeah, 200 kilos on the pull down bed at the top, and you've got plenty of space up there. And yeah, this can pull out into a bed as well. So you've got the single passenger seats, driver and passenger seat belts, and you've got 2 seat belts in the back, so it will travel 4, sleep 4. And then in the cab, so you can see it's automatic. Next to the gear lever, just to the left hand side, you've got those 2 little USB-C sockets. The controllers on there as well, just above that, if you want to turn the front parking sensors on and off on the stop start. Air conditioning's on there as well, and then you've got that multimedia centre and the nice leather steering wheel. So all the controls for the DABs on there as well, and the cruise control and speed limiter are all on the steering wheel as well. And you've got a 12-volt port on the dash as well if you want to run like a sat nav. But you can also plug in your USB to your mobile phone, and it will stream Spotify, mobile apps. Another thing that Camperking have really done with this conversion, which I think is amazing, for the taller driver, they have moved the top unit back about 5 inches, and they've cut the corner off and made it slightly shorter off that unit there, so you can recline the driver's seat further and push it back to its full extension. So the taller drivers now, they're a much comfier, easier drive, and I think that's an incredible idea from Camperking. I think you've done really well. You've also got the storage pull-out drawer underneath the bed now, and the Titan beds come with ISOFIX. So we get quite a few grandmas and granddads that are looking for something to use with small grandkids. The Titan bed now comes with ISOFIX, and for all of the families that have got young kids that need ISOFIX, we have them available, and it's now an option from Camperking. So it's a fantastic idea that they've put into their build. They're great, super functional, really practical. A lot of people swap their car and use these as a daily vehicle as well, which you can do. You have to remember it is a van. It's only 4.99 metres in length. It can be driven on a normal car licence, and it will fit perfectly into a car parking space. They're all year round use vans, and they're absolutely brilliant for a young family, for people that like adventuring, for the couple, for the older generation who want a day out with friends and a picnic. Your options are limitless, and I think they're brilliant. We've got them in stock. Thank you very much for your time. I've rambled on enough. Yeah, thank you very much. I've been Mark. If you need any help or any information, give me a call. I'll speak to you soon. Thank you.